Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. This is Renegades React, and you have asked for it. This is Rogue One, a Star Wars story trailer, official.
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'm excited.
I am as well. Very excited.
This movie's going to be sweet.
It looks really good.
I'm apprehensive, all because of one reason. Studio
yeah.
meddling.
Yeah.
What caused Gareth Edwards to lose out on directing Godzilla 2. The studio meddling and the call for reshoots because they were unhappy with how Gareth Edwards had the film in mind. Okay. To some degree, when a studio works with a certain property, case in point, like Scott Rude, whenever he does work with something, he's so detail oriented with some things that you admire it. And then there's studio interference, like with what we got, like with what we've had so far with the DC cinematic universe.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
With Suicide Squad here recently, and also Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
And also the studio meddling that tried to kill Deadpool in the womb. time and time again.
I mean, we got that one version of Deadpool that we don't talk about, and then we got...
Which one are you talking about?
We don't talk about that version of Deadpool.
But, yeah. That's one thing that makes me apprehensive about this, but I'll leave it be.
Like, from what I've seen, it should be interesting, but yeah, I see where you're coming from with the apprehension on the meddling, but honestly, fire it up. Let's see what we got.
All right. Good setting. I like that setting.
Ooh, that's good.
The world is coming undone.
Hey.
Imperial flags reign across the galaxy.
Wow.
Looks so good.
Can you be trusted without your shackles?
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
We've a mission for you. A major weapons test is imminent. We need to know how to destroy it.
If you're really doing this, I want to help.
Good.
Good. I've been recruiting for the rebellion for a long time.
We destroyed our home. I fight the Empire now.
I fear nothing. All is as the Force wills it.
Huh.
Give that man a lightsaber.
The captain says you are a friend. I will not kill you.
Thanks.
I like that robot a lot.
There isn't much time. Every day they grow stronger.
There is a 97.6% chance of failure.
He means well.
Yeah, for the Bothans. Bothans died to bring us this trailer.
This is our chance to make a real difference. Are you with me?
All the way.
Dang.
Yes.
Oh, baby. Boy.
Yes.
It's happening.
It is happening.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
It happened. So that definitely felt a little different than the other trailer.
Yeah, it did.
The other trailer I was actually pretty excited for. Like, that was pretty interesting. This one I'm still interested in, but it looks like Forrest Whitaker's character is completely different now.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
He actually Caleb was telling me he is a character that was in Clone Wars.
Really?
Yeah, that they've brought back. So I guess they have made is Clone Wars is still canon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clone Wars is
So
still
they're bringing
canon.
him back.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then the other guy in the red, he looked like just like an aged clone trooper.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's...
So that'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's like the Lost... it's like in the Star Wars Rebels, they had I think it's like the Lost Legion that stayed dedicated to like the ideal of the Republic, and also to the Jedi as well.
Yeah.
So I could see that. I could see that happening in this.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're. It's just like I believe it was you and Kayla who said, you think that the Grand Moffs are going to just give up the power that they still have, even though the Emperor is dead? No, they're not. And as it shows, they didn't. They didn't give it up, and that they formed the New Order, and Snoke is the new Emperor, Supreme Emperor /
Look,
leader.
we can't call him an emperor because you remember what happened to the last guy who called himself emperor.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna call him who I think he is, Darth Plagueis. There's always that.
That's fine.
Because the introduction of that mythos in the third film, I think, is probably the most interesting part of the third film.
Mm-hmm.
Because the introduction of that mythos and the introduction of Darth Plagueis, this truly powerful Dark Lord of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, that would be one of the few good things that we've gotten out of the prequels.
Yes.
It's like
which guys, I'm going to say this until I die. They should at least wait a little while longer and then retry the prequels, because they're eventually going to run out of movies. They're going to do episode 8, 9 and all the anthology films in between.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to want to do more.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ask me, what a remake should be is you take a promising subject matter
that
failed, and you redo it and you rework it to where it's better, where it is an improvement upon the original. I mean, what's the point of remaking something that's already near perfect?
Like it's an interesting subject, what needs a remake? Because on the one hand you've got the promising story that failed
big time.
You have also a promising product that, because of the technology available when it was made, it couldn't be what they wanted.
Yeah.
Which I also think is good.
Yes.
And then you have cases like True Grit. They made a True Grit movie, but it wasn't actually really True Grit. It was John Wayne Presents True Grit.
Yeah. As a Western, it's revisioning the original source material to fit my kind of film.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you have the newer True Grit, which is super close and real good. Like, just fantastic.
Yeah. It has a better hero. It has a better premise.
Mm-hmm.
It has a better the storytelling elements.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Compared to the original. There's so much more in there, and also the way it's shot is so much better as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's shot really well.
Oh gosh.
But so remakes are a tricky thing, because I mean, it's something to say, let's take a premise that everybody liked and just do it again. But, if there's a situation where we can make this better, or we can do this the right way now.
Yes.
We are able to do this the right way.
100%.
Yeah.
Honestly, I see great potential in the prequel trilogies, because I see it as like a great true Greek tragedy.
Like, there's fascinating stuff that they could have done and didn't.
The execution is where it fell apart.
Yeah.
Because, you can talk about the concept of, everybody knows what happens to Darth Vader. Well, it's just like honestly, everybody knows what happens to Darth Vader, and also everybody knows what happens to Hamlet, but why do people keep coming to the damn play?
Yeah, like that's the thing. The end of the story.
Yes.
So
how did we get there?
How did we get there? Unfortunately, apparently the way we got there was
midichlorians,
frickin' Jar Jar, and trade agreements.
Yes.
Don't forget, underestimating my power.
Oh, Lord.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Also, completely and totally just throwing Darth Maul in the garbage.
Under the bus.
Right square under the space bus.
Yep.
Just...
Which, what they've done...
And they had to have the animated series give him a comeback.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad that they
both
did
of them.
that.
Yeah. I mean, Darth Maul was a super cool guy.
Yeah.
In fact, he might have been the best written character in those movies because he said nothing.
But
He said a little bit.
Well, but
I
also
think he had one line.
Well,
He said
his
like yes
performance-
masters and
Yeah, well, it's like he had one
At
line.
last, we will have our revenge. Yeah, and you see, it's basic dialogue like that truly speaks to his character. And also, you have Ray Park, one of the best performing artists in terms of combat in film,
Yeah.
working as Darth Maul.
Yeah.
I mean, Ray Park still. I mean, the guy's over 40, but yet he is still physically active and is just a monster.
Dude's effing amazing.
Yeah, and
But
so I mean, that was a lot of fun speculation. What is not speculation? Vader confirmed. We saw him.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Vader's confirmed.
Yes,
Vader's
Vader
in.
confirmed. And guess who's coming back to voice him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones himself is coming back to voice him. I'm so happy about that.
This is CNN.
Woo! But
We're gonna have a good time.
We're actually James Earl Jones voices Darth Vader in Star Wars Rebels.
Good.
I was not aware of that, and then I saw it. And I'm like, is that really him? And then I looked at the credits, like James Earl Jones. I'm like, wow.
It damn well better be. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. Name me another person who could voice Darth Vader.
Well, okay.
No one.
Like,
That was a rhetorical
I
question.
dare you.
Okay. In the moment of his passing, eventually James Earl Jones will leave this earth and he will no longer be an option.
Fair.
And then no one will play Darth Vader ever again.
Well, no.
Let him.
Okay.
Let him try. Let him try.
There are a few voice actors who I think have a deep enough range and a powerful enough projection to where they could pull it off.
Arnold.
I was in the middle of the water. And
Could you imagine that, though? Could you imagine?
No, I'm your father.
I about ruined a microphone with a spit take.
Search your feelings. Come on.
Luke. You have a sister, a twin sister. Your thoughts have betrayed you there. If you did not join the dark side, then perhaps she will. Aha! No!
Well, then there's also, Christopher Walken.
Turn into the dark side. It's a necessity.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
To do that. Oh gosh.
But in all seriousness, who are your picks?
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I want to
okay,
know.
okay.
I do want to know.
Okay. Number one, I'd probably go with I forget his name. He replaced Dan LaFontaine as the trailer voice guy. He got an awesome voice.
Okay, all right, new trailer voice guy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Also, I could hear maybe Stephen Bloom with his deep voice.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I might be able to
can
give
hear
it to Stephen J.
Stephen
Bloom.
And okay. I'll have to
Look,
think of a few.
It's
few
a
more.
tough decision.
It is. One of the funniest videos. One of the funniest. I didn't notice it, but Cookie Monster, in the very moment the person who voices Cookie Monster dies, it was a mean tweet. It was from Mean Tweets. It's like it was Dikembe Mutombo reading.
Oh
And
he's like,
if there ever comes a time where the guy who voices Cookie Monster dies, I can rest easy knowing we have Dikembe Mutombo as a backup. That's funny.
it's true. Dikembe Mutombo sounds like Cookie Monster.
No, it's like at that point, it's just like
Not
somebody.
in my house.
No,
No.
Somebody give him a cookie. Like he just starts eating a cookie.
And he's just like,
Cookie.
Yeah, there you go.
oh gosh, we got off the rails there.
Well,
When have we ever been on?
but honestly, like internet. Who do you think could voice Darth Vader if James Earl Jones isn't an option?
Well, yeah.
Because I'm curious. Like I
I am as well.
want to know.
I am an option, just saying.
Micah, yeah. Micah's voice, though.
All right, wait a minute. Give me your best shot.
No, for real.
Give
No
me your
joke.
best shot.
Go try hard on this.
I want to hear this.
I was just joking. Okay. Hold on. I find your lack of faith disturbing.
It's not bad.
That was terrible. I'm sorry.
I mean, it could be worse.
I'm an option, probably not the best one.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
It's not bad.
That was better.
Well,
Nate does voices more.
Well,
I find your lack of faith disturbing. Tom Hardy is Vader. That's we saw.
Tom Hardy is Vader.
Tom Hardy is Vader.
I did it.
That solves it.
And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you very much for watching.